Baby, how am I picking them?
You're a part of the problem.
Why am I attracting that?
Bro, it's the same thing I always say. If you 3 baby daddies in and they all deadbeats, you are a poor decision making woman. And I'm not trying to beat that down, into you. But maybe you need to stop for a second. Stop popping them kids out like they candy. And chill out and reassess yourself and really reevaluate and be like, okay, what's going on with me? Because I'm not a cum bucket. Because that's how it's coming off. That's how it come off to me. I'm sorry. Anybody that want to release in me can. There's no specialness in it. Anybody could get me pregnant. That's how I feel. That's how it looks. You don't have no type of self-control or thought process. You knew this dude for 3 months. And then this another thing. We were just talking about, I was talking to my makeup artist about this. If you are someone who is not a good judge of character, and girl, by 2 baby daddies, you know if you a good judge of character. I don't care. Because if both is bad, both baby daddies deadbeats. Like we said, girl. So if you know that, right? Wait. Get to know them. People can only hide who they are for so long. Unless they are psychopaths. Or you're just completely...
That woman was amazing, right? I think she should have been more blunt. But, I mean, she's a friend, so, still a woman. You can't be too blunt. But she was speaking facts. This is what men, especially on social media, have always been saying, right? Exactly. I don't know what I could say more than what she said. She said it perfectly. I mean, she could be more blunt, saying that, yeah, I should be really, digging into you. But, I mean, she's not. So, she's putting in a little bit more tact. It's fine. But it was amazing what she said. This is a thing where women don't take enough accountability. And they don't hold accountability, right? They don't hold other women accountable for their actions. Wake up, other women, right? Be direct, be blunt. Don't sugarcoat things and trying to do things to make people feel better. Because then they may take it away where, okay, maybe it's not that serious. But it should be. A woman that has, 3 baby daddies, it's like, how are you you're not treating yourself well, right? You don't have respect for yourself, and you don't have respect for your kids. You don't love your kids if that's how you see things. Of having 3 men that you don't see a future with, giving them children, you're already starting your kids on the wrong foot. And this is the thing where women are not giving other women, the advice that they need, right? The wake-up call that they need. And so that's why this woman is amazing. Definitely couldn't agree more. Everything she said was spot on.
What comes first, your son, your husband, or your dad? What's number 1?
Number 1, I don't have a son. So let's just put that out there. But if I did have a son, it'd definitely be my child first, then my dad.
And then your husband?
Yes.
Why your husband last?
Because I don't have a husband, so I wouldn't know what it feels like to have a husband to put a husband first. You understand what I'm saying? I had a dad my whole life, and my dad was always number 1. Okay. You know what I mean? I don't have a son, I have a daughter, but if I had a son, my father would want my son to be number 1, and then he comes second. A man to come later. They don't really, because they come and go.
They come and go.
They come and go.
This is a thing where we got to change the mentality. There has to be a change in mentality. This mentality is part of the reasoning, right, that leads to fatherless homes, that leads to women not requiring marriage before having a child. This is the mindset where there is such a high single motherhood. This right here, right, where women don't value men. Like, in her mind, it's like men come and go. Okay, fine. And yet the men that come and go is the men that you choose to have children with. Make that make sense to me. It absolutely does not make sense. Okay. This is where it doesn't make sense. Where you're in your mind, You're not putting no importance in building where it's not in your mind where to let me focus on building a stable relationship with a man that I may potentially have a child with. Does that not make more sense? Where, you know what, I want to understand, build a stable relationship, and understand this man that I could spend the rest of my life with, where I could make a family with. Doesn't that make more sense? That's why it's just insane. And let's stick on the flip side, right? These are the same type of women, right, that puts all this pressure, all their hopes, all their desires, all whatever on their children, right? If she had a son, there's a high probability she would create a son husband, right? Where now this little boy is pretty much everything she wanted in a man, in a sense, right? Or she put her affection into this little boy instead of a man. And also, let's not forget that here's another thing that women do, especially the single mothers, that they perceive their children as a retirement plan. So you don't focus on building in retirement, building anything with a man, right? No security, no nothing. And then when you grow old, right? Old, you expect your children to take care of you. But in the West, right? The US, most parents, right? Especially Western parents, black and white, they usually either they live alone or they go straight to a home. So really, you are expectant your children to take care of you, but no, they will eventually find their own happiness, find their own, possibly, maybe, find their own partner, find their own family. Or worse, they repeat the same cycle over and over again because the same mindset you're instilling into your kids, just like your parents do the same, just like your single mom did the same thing to you. It's just, this is a thing where we gotta break the cycle. We gotta break the cycle, right? Literally, I was dating I was dating a black girl. I wanted to marry her. I have kids with her, right? I wanted to marry and all that stuff. But she didn't want marriage, just the kids. I thought we'll eventually get there. But no. It's just her in her mind, she's just like, I already have the kids. I don't need the man. I was like, what? I don't know. I shouldn't get so personal.
If I am going to work, I am not going to be in a relationship. I can either worry about one of two things. I can worry about my finances or I can worry about a relationship. I am absolutely not about to do both. Also, I just feel like I'm way more fun in a relationship when I'm stress-free. I don't have to worry about money. Like, I can be my best self. I can be fun for the both of us. Baby, you worry about the money. I'll worry about our relationship. But both? Absolutely not. And I used to think I was like, oh, I want to be this like powerful woman with this powerful man, like this power couple. Bitch, I don't know. Powerful single woman or poolside with a man.
You know, you guys should check out the creator. He makes great videos. Videos like this, it just shows me that, or women talking like this, just shows me that women don't really think far ahead. Okay? How many relationships you hear where men literally provide for women, making them to housewives, right? Pretty much providing them monetarily. She's saying, okay, you provide me the lifestyle, and I focus on the relationship. The same type of women also nag a man for not focusing on a relationship, like not thinking about me emotionally, not taking me on dates when I want to go on dates, right? Not focusing on me sexually. All these complaints about women, okay? They said, okay, I'm home cooking and cleaning, you're not chipping in. And yet you say a man that, okay, just focus on providing me the lifestyle. And then I'll focus on the home, the relationship. And then this is the thing, women do it all the time. Because men predominantly provide women the lifestyle, right? Where they don't need to work. Men push themselves to the brink of death, right? Push themselves, push their bodies, right? Push themselves mentally to work as much as they can to provide for a woman where she doesn't have to work. And yet women still find opportunities, still find chances still find situations to complain about a man only working, only providing. Okay? He's not helping out with this. He's not doing that. It's like, this is the thing with women, right? They can never be satisfied. They always want perfection. And yet with women, right? When they're so emotional, you can't know what will satisfy them when. That's why women are, I've seen it. Women are built on the dopamine effect of emotions. So she'll be happy now. She'll be sad later. She'll find complaints about you later. She'll be happy about this now. And this is the thing where you have to stand on your ground as men, where no, you're going to dictate how it is, right? You can't letting a woman run the relationship. Women will run it to the ground, because here's a woman that says all that crap, but I guarantee you, these type of women will get bored staying at home. Will chastise you for not focusing on the relationship, not focusing on her, not focusing on her happiness, even though, right, you do provide for her monetarily. This is the craziness of women. That's why the women are very hard to please, because they don't even know what they want. Most of the time, they're confused. They want something. They have an idea of what they want right now. Once they get it, they change it up. Because you look at divorce rates. Women filing for divorces. A lot of those women, they are stay-at-home mothers, and then they're still unhappy. Right? I hear stories of women saying, "Oh, children and home is not enough. I need to work now." Okay, and then once they get to work, they find new men, right? That makes them happy. Then this is the same story that all men know, or a good majority of men know. That's why women are unbelievable.
Lipstick, Ali said it was the size of a thumb. Yo, I was a little upset, like I was a little shocked. But at that point, when you're already like into someone, it's like you're like, okay, whatever. Maybe I could like can't deal with it, you know. But I was shocked as fuck. I was.
I swear, the hypocrisy, the double standards. Women are the ones, right, who are advocating for body positivity, right? Don't shame people's body, and yet women are the first ones to shame you, call you gay, shame you about your penis size. It's like you make it seem like, oh, fine. I guess so many women want like baseball bats to be up all in them. It is just ridiculous that you can, on one hand, say men calling out black women, calling out fat women, is insecure, it's misogynistic, it's disgusting, right? Stop shaming women. And yet, on the flip side, the first thing you do, okay, when you talk about a man, right, or you want to insult a man, is talk about his penis size. It's like, okay, this is great. It's like, this is why women don't see that. Okay, how insecure big women are, right? They sympathize with women like that, like on women's weight, on women's looks, and yet you don't see how insecure you make men on their penis size. I'm just flabbergasted on the hypocrisy of it. It's crazy.